Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. My name is Quasar49 and April! It's almost... It's almost April. Do you know what this means? No? Well, it's lucky I'm here then, isn't it? As promised, and to distract you from what was just uploaded earlier this week, we're about to enter a new month, and with that, a brand new era of Vision Park. This month's update will mark the very beginning of massive changes to the park that will be ongoing until the summer season starts in June. Trust me when I say you don't want to miss what's coming up, because this month we've got tons of construction work, a major closure, and an extra special event, all being revealed today and coming soon in next week's April update. Number 1! The closure of the House of Illusion. Yes, most of you have seen the notice outside it by now, but in case you haven't, allow me to fill you in. The House of Illusion is a dark maze attraction located just outside of Enigma. It opened with what old fans know as Neighborhood 5 back in the big update of 2018. It was kind of popular in its first year, but within the last few months it's become apparent that it really isn't attracting much attention anymore. Maybe it's because of its difficulty, which is insanely high, or maybe it's because it's simply located in an area of the park which is starting to look a bit sorry for itself. Which brings me to the reason why it's closing in... Number 2. The West Side Resurrection. This is probably the biggest and most exciting thing I'm doing, and it all starts right here, right now. This project has been in the planning stages for ages, so much so that it feels like I'm a ghost in the final hour, just wandering around for years and years with no end in sight. But thankfully, now there is an end in sight. Let me tell you a bit about it, without too many spoilers. So, it's November of 2018. The Halloween update has finally come to an end, and the Ice Castle is under construction. Roblox is forever changing, and that's almost always for the better. But in a new update they just released, it seems the Dodgems are having some issues. I find out about this through you guys telling me on the fan club, and my first reaction was...
Are you serious?
I then decide to close them so I can figure out the problem and take a good long look at the area. And I'm sorry about this, but I didn't notice until February how unloved the west side of the park looked. Everything else is colourful and full of exciting stuff every few steps. The west side, however, starts out strong with the final hour and diner, but the rest of it, at least in my opinion, is just awful. I mean, green levels of awful. The Dodgems are closed, the House of Illusion is aging, the old seating area was removed, and now all that's left are the glass shelters that look really odd. Even though we're in the off-season and theme parks don't always look their best during the winter, this is still no excuse for me neglecting the area. No wonder my favourite coaster is unknown to most players. No one wants to go down this area because it doesn't look as exciting as the main strip. And that's when I had the realization that I seriously needed to redo the whole area. So that's why I'm pleased to announce that from this update onwards, massive construction work is going to be going on in the west area of the park for the next few months. As you all well know, Enigma is something I really hold close to my heart, and it's always been the underdog of the rides, so these updates are partly to draw more attention to it, which, to be honest, is all it needs.
And number 3.
2 new attractions. Now, I'll not be revealing anything about these to anyone, but I can confirm for you that 2 new attractions will be coming this summer to the west side of the park. There's nothing more I can say right now, but construction will begin as soon as the House of Illusion and Dodgems are demolished. I'll be revealing what they are slowly through random construction updates and Twitter posts. So click these links! And finally, number 4! The special event. So boys and girls, let me quiz you for a second. This update is coming out on the 5th, but what is special about the 6th of April? Anyone? Roblox Theme Parks UK? Stag Boy? Someone? Okay, look, you know how I kind of like Enigma?
Robots and awesome posters everywhere, and then there's like 10 times more neon. Hold tight, crow! And then you go over these airtime hills, and then you go outside into space.
Okay, really like Enigma? Well, back in good old March of 2018, a go-kart track was demolished, and construction began on a mysterious new ride that was set to open on April 6th. Now, you may be wondering, How on earth can you make an event based around a ride? Well, do you know what most roller coaster fans really want to see from an indoor coaster? Especially one that's shrouded in darkness? They want to see it with the lights on. Which is why I'm proud to announce that on April 6th, the day after the update, there will be a special event held all day long, where the lights inside Enigma will be turned on. So you can see every secret and trick behind how the ride works, what the track looks like, and more. But wait! There's more. I'll also be holding 3 meetups at different times during the day in a separate game where I'll take you into the ride building with the lights on for a tour, so you can take photos, video, and truly see behind the scenes of Vision Park's second roller coaster before it goes back into the darkness forever. This separate tour will be for Game Pass holders only though, so you'll have to have the VIP, staff, or scare actor passes if you want to go on the tour.
But wait! There's more!
You remember how I said this year was going to be amazing? Well, one of the reasons why is because these kind of events are going to happen for almost every major ride in the park on their opening date. That includes Mr. Smiley, The Asylum, The Final Hour, and even a couple of others. So make sure to strap in, because this year is just getting started. A full summary of what I've just said will be shown after this video, and a link to the tour game will be posted onto the fan club and my Twitter soon, as well as all of the start times. Trust me when I say you don't want to miss this, because it will not happen again until next year at the earliest. So everyone, hang on in there, because there's a ton of exciting stuff coming in the next few months. Events, updates, openings, and more, all on the way this summer. So, it really is true what they say. There's nothing on Roblox like Vision Park. Play the outro!